And welcome everyone. We are live on the Switches. You can Google us. You can find us anywhere. At Comic Book Cast. You'll find the Twitch, the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Twitters, anything you want, the Instagrams. You can follow us specifically on Twitter at Mitch692, and of course, as always, Halftime Joe. And this is going to be a short movie podcast because that's the thing I forgot to say.
Oh, lastly, actually, firstly, since we're at the beginning, there are descriptions in the bottom of the video if you're watching on YouTube. So if you see a topic you don't like, well, you don't have to listen to it. Just go down to descriptions, little tags, you click on them, it takes you to the next topic. We got you, fam.
That's if they are in there. They're supposed to be in there.
Yeah, they should be.
If they ain't in there, someone's getting a smack.
I mean,
So.
they're on at least the SoundCloud. So if you're listening on SoundCloud right now and you look at the description, you should be able to see where the times are. Unlucky enough, you can't click on it like YouTube, but you can just
I
scroll
mean,
on over to
let's see.
the numbers.
That's cool. To start this off, we had a nice little trailer for Mary Poppins Returns, like the actual trailer, not the teaser this time. Have you actually watched it?
I'm not looking forward to this. Also, I didn't watch it. Sorry.
You're not looking forward to this?
No, I'm
Really?
yeah, not a Mary Poppins person. So
See, neither am I, but this trailer made me one because
I
it's just so good.
I was gonna wait to what you thought of the trailer, and I know because like I knew you put it in the thing, and I was like, but I don't really want to watch it because like it's just one of those things that doesn't seem like I'm that interested in it. So I was very curious to see like what you were gonna say
Like,
about it because you
like,
seem to
uh,
like it more.
like obviously, watched Mary Poppins as a kid. No, I haven't really watched it
Yeah,
since.
no, no.
So, like, I'm not going to be sitting and go, like, "Oh yeah, Mary Poppins sure," but like, it's Mary Poppins. It's like they haven't like wavered from anything. It's exactly what you'd want it to be. You've got like the animation in there, and it looks really weird to have a modern film with animation mixed in.
So her story, she's a nanny, right?
Yeah, she's a nanny. She comes back. She's come back to the same kids, I believe it
Yeah.
is from the
Oh,
first.
see, I love that the little sequel or
Yeah,
whatever, where it's just like
like
they're older now.
yeah, it's like they now have kids, and there's a line in here. She's like, "Oh, I'll come back to help out the
It's
blood
like
blood children," and she's like, "Well, but we're here." And it's like, "Oh yeah, those kids, yeah." So yeah,
it's
I'm
like
meant to.
what was them, Christopher Robin? Like, except I was more
Yeah,
of a
yeah. I mean, it's exactly like it's Robin.
I mean I was more of a Pooh person than a Mary Poppins person, so that's kind of shows.
I mean, one's like a series and one's a movie.
It's true, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe I saw Mary Poppins. I barely remember anything about it at all. I just kind of know the gist of it based off just living life and hearing about it every now and then. But I can't even tell you what happened in the movies, like any
You,
movie.
you don't remember Dick Van Dyne?
Nope,
My God.
I don't
Speaking
remember anything about
of
it.
Van Dyne is returning in this. Honestly thought he was dead.
Is it a
But
cultural thing? I want to ask because I mean, I know in British culture nannies are more popular, right? Because isn't that where the word comes from?
I've never known anyone with a nanny.
Me, okay, never mind.
It
Never
might have
mind.
been in like the 1940s. I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm just assuming too much. You know what they say about assuming.
To be
Uh,
fair, nannies are babysitters. Like I assume
yeah,
Americans are babysitters.
I mean, there was a show called The Nanny with the one high pitched lady. That was funny, but like nannies are always more reserved for people of wealth. So like I
Yeah.
just kind of like lived my whole life. I didn't nobody took care of me besides my parents. But so I don't know. I never had any connection to Mary Poppins in any
Yeah.
of the
I mean, to
in
be
any
fair,
way.
it's a very British film, so that might have been why.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I just it's just
It's set in London. You got the Cockney accents all over the
to be
place.
fair. Christopher Robin was also set in London. I very much loved that film.
Yeah, but
One of
have
my
you got
favorites.
like Cockney London accent in there, like proper Cockney accent?
Probably not. I don't
No.
think so. So, uh, it's probably gonna be a good movie, right? I think these Disney live
Yeah,
action sequels, whatever you want to call them, adaptations,
I say they
oh, could
must
do
have a
well.
lot of faith in it as well. If
Yeah.
they didn't have a Star Wars movie in this year and nothing like,
I
and people
mean,
are it's brave to come out that
it
weekend.
is Emily Blunt, so
Is
you know,
she? From what this trailer shows, she's doing really well in that role.
yeah.
But I was a bit kind of on the fence because it's like I don't see Emily Blunt in that sort of a role. Because to me, like Mary Poppins was always like the like sweet spoken
and
ladies.
Emily Blunt reminds me, it's just like she's gonna take that little umbrella and like start fighting people or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's kind of not what Mary Poppins is like in my head should
But
be, but she's
I,
pulling it off. She's
I
got the time and she's got everything down.
and this is what I love about kind of filmmaking. You're able, we know Emily Blunt as being like this badass woman, like plays characters that are just always like saving themselves. There's whatever you want to say. They're just awesome in what they do, especially more action based. But now she's kind of showing off her other skills. She has, she's just not an action star. She can be a small.
I mean, to be fair,
star.
I should have kind of realized she's not just that one thing because she did that musical with James Corden, and I can't think what it's called.
I didn't know she did a musical. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, was it Into the Woods or something like that? It's all like fairy tale stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember that one. It had Anna
I think
Kendrick
it was
too.
called Into the Woods.
Did it have
Anna Kendrick.
It had Chris Pine. I think it had Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, I remember that film. I remember watching it, but it was interesting. But I just was super into kind of like all the singing and musical stuff like that. So I don't remember the story. I was just into the singing. Wow,
that movie came out in 2014. God damn.
A long time ago. Also, chat saying support it. It's a gateway to Sue Storm. Maybe, who knows? I would love John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as those two. I know that's like the most popular opinion. Like that's a fan cast everybody wants
because it's the correct opinion.
It's probably not something we're gonna get, to be honest. But I think that would.
I don't know. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. No, Marvel had talked to Emily Blunt before about roles,
but it never seems like we get the fan casting stuff people usually put out.
No, well, I'm certain there's been fan casters that have been right, or we've gotten it. I mean, people said Affleck for Batman for a long time, purely because of the chin.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear nobody heard Affleck. I swear everybody was saying like, what's his face? Like John Hamm or Armie Hammer, because he was gonna play Batman at one point. So yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, I just remember hearing people talking about it. I can't remember. If chat can remember hearing anyone fan casting Affleck as Batman, let me know, because I'm starting to question myself now. And I'm certain it's purely because of the chin. I was just like, oh, he's got that bat chin. Best Batman I've seen in years. That doesn't answer the question. Oh, Cumberbatch was the fan cast. That is correct. That is correct. No, Armie Hammer wasn't for Soups. No way. But no, I don't know. It's a nice little trailer. It hit the nostalgia strings in your heart pretty damn hard. And no, as I said, it kind of, because I can't remember a film in like recent memory that's had animation crossed in, like proper old school 2D animation crossed in with live action. Like, what was the last film? Because I can't remember. Because it just looked weird, like being all crisp and everything, and not grainy like the old Mary Poppins one was. But it looks fun. I'm not gonna rush out and see it, but it's definitely one that I'm gonna watch. I still can't remember. I thought it was Affleck. Of course, it was bloody Cumberbatch. But moving on from that one, our next topic is. It's a weird one, but there's not a lot of news this weekend, so it's probably going to be a short show. Yes, Space Jam chat, that was like the 90s. I was thinking more recent. But Patrick Stewart is cast as Charlie in the Charlie's Angels reboot.
Oh, see, you put this in there, and I was like, is it only there because of Patrick Stewart?
It was just no news. If I didn't put that in there, it'll be literally Mary Poppins in the next one. So yeah,
sure. Who's in this? It's Kristen Stewart, right? Naomi Scott. Okay, I don't know who Ella Balinski is, but I know the other two. So,
what's the other one? What's the name?
Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Power Rangers, Terra Nova, and Kristen Stewart.
No,
of course.
The other one you won't.
Oh, Ella Balinska.
Ella Balinska. Ella Balinska. Is it Ella Balinski?
Balinska.
Oh, there you go.
Don't know where she's from. I'm looking at her IMDb right now, and it's just nothing really.
She's a Brit. I can tell you that now. Well, she's English. Has she even done anything? Because Google hasn't got anything on
There's
her.
some stuff, but it's more like unknown stuff. So yeah, it's one of those. We're just gonna get an unknown for the third one because it's kind of like Chris Stewart, well known. Naomi Scott, medium known, and then an unknown. So yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. That's fine with me. But yeah, he's Charlie, I believe. It's cool. It's a cool little casting. Yeah, not much else on that one though. But no, fuck it. Let's just move on from that one. I really don't know about this next one. Bryan Singer is going to be directing a Red Sonja movie.
See, I don't know what Red Sonja is, but I just don't think he should be directing. I think everybody thinks that.
No, if I don't know, understand why this guy's getting so many second chances. Like he's accused paedophile, rapist, all this sort of stuff.
And there's people out there who just are waiting for their first break and grinding hard, and this guy apparently still gets it. And I don't think I've really loved any of his movies. I always thought he was mediocre, and I always thought, he did what the studio wanted, which is probably why he keeps getting his stuff back.
The X-Men, yeah, but have you seen The Usual Suspects?
No, I don't know. That's probably why I haven't seen that one. That's
that's the film that got him the X-Men gig.
Yeah,
but it's a good film, but he's not a good comic book director.
I mean, clearly, Star Trek, the Force Awakens.
No, you're thinking of J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking that. I don't know why I'm thinking J.J. Abrams. I thought he did Star Trek for some reason. But he really only did X-Men, right?
Yeah, Usual Suspects and X-Men. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he did Star Trek.
He was on the Bohemian Rhapsody movie until all the Me Too allegations came out about him, and they kicked him off that. Even though apparently he's still, I think, is editing the movie at the minute. And it's just like, why is this man being given these chances?
Oh, apparently I said it wrong. It looks like a J to me, so I say Sonja, but apparently it reads as Sonia.
Yeah, it reads as Sonia.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. You learn something every day. I don't even know what this character is, to be honest.
That's why I said Red Sonja when I read it.
I couldn't hear it.
But no, Red Sonja's. I can't think what company she's from. I don't want to say its Image. Who published you? Oh, it's just giving me the bloody old movies now. Oh, was she a Marvel character? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, she's now at Dynamite. Yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, I never read really anything about Red Sonja. I know nothing about it, but it's just like, why is Bryan Singer still directing? I just do not understand.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's just some things that are out of your hands, and you wish you could change it, but sometimes it's just
the hypocrisy of it. Like,
sure.
gets taken off fucking Bohemian Rhapsody, and he's now here. Like, so I even think Fox is doing this as well, which makes it even worse. Is it Fox doing this movie? I think it is. Oh no, Millennium. Who's Millennium? But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the news. A little bit of a short show. And have you got anything? Any movies you've seen? Did you see Predator?
No, I was gonna go see Predator, and then I looked up hashtag the Predator on Twitter, and everybody just disappointed. The most famous one was Christian Harloff over at Collider, who said, like, I'm disappointed in you, Shane Black. And he's, like, one of the biggest Predator fans.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, if he doesn't like it, then I'm pretty sure I won't like it. Yeah, everybody just seemed disappointed, saying that it could have been so much better and all this and that. So I was like, I'll wait for it.
I've seen one person say they like it. And that was, oh shit, I forgot his name. Guy from Supergirl movies.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it till Redbox. It looked interesting. It looked fun, but I mean, clearly it isn't. So I'll wait for it on Redbox and just check it out. Like, it's a movie I'll check out, but later, like, I won't have to pay for it too much.
Honestly, I'm never in a rush for a Predator movie, so.
I mean, Predators was really good. I saw that in theaters.
It was good though, but I wasn't in a rush to see it. Mainly because I'm an Alien guy. I'm not a Predator.
I'm a Predator guy. So, but I was super wanted to see this, like, opening night, and then I just didn't have the time for it opening night, right? And then as days went on, I started hearing more of, like, it's not worth this, not worth this, not worth it. I was like, all right, this probably isn't worth it. So yeah.
But we'll just go on to the box office for the weekend of September 14th. We didn't do a show last week, so we haven't got the everything.
It's fine.
Even I don't know what page now. But yeah, kind number 5, Crazy Rich Asians with 8.6 million. Number 4 is White Boy Rick with 8.8 million. Number 3 is A Simple Favor with 16 million. Number 2 is The Nun with 18.2, and number 1 is Predator with 24.6.
Bro, who's going to see The Nun? Come on, man. Like,
my friend and his girlfriend saw it on Saturday, and they're like, "It is shut."
Yeah, you know, I saw. Well, I'll be honest with you. I kind of saw the first Annabelle in theaters, but that's because I thought it could have been hype, and I was so into The Conjuring, and I was like, oh, they're making it about Annabelle and stuff like that. It was super terrible. I felt like I fell asleep while watching that. I don't even remember like being in the theater. I just remember having a ticket. But when they came out with the second Annabelle, where the guy who's directing Shazam, David F. Sandberg, did it was actually really entertaining, and I would have thought that after that maybe some of these films will start to be more entertaining. And I guess The Nun is just another, like, not. So yeah, I don't know who's going to watch it, man. Like, I guess just people who want a scary movie. It's close to October, right? I heard Chad said they heard it was good, huh? Chad, what, really?
Who said it was good?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh no, they're talking about the Anna Kendrick movie.
Oh, the Anna Kendrick. Okay, yeah, that one was good. But The Nun, yeah, not so. So what? So it's Predator, The Nun, Simple Favor, White Boy, Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Rich Asians still in there. Nice.
I say it's still going. It's still chugging along.
Nice.
Where was it last week? Did it stay? It went from 3rd to 5th last week. So yeah, last week was a drop because it went from 1st to 3rd. So yeah, it's starting to bottom out now. Even though it's still only having like 33% drops, but new movie coming out now, so yeah.
It's a good tweet. It doesn't have a lot of love. A good tweet. I'm going to watch The Nun on a Thursday because I know it's going to be empty, maybe 2 or 3 people. Perfect setting to watch a horror movie. It's cinema that's always empty. Like, you know, that's just.
I mean, yeah, if you get like that would be the perfect case, wouldn't it? Really.
But it's just like no one's going to watch it, but yet people are going to watch it. Like,
I would say you're saying no one's going to watch it. It's making money.
Yeah, people are saying, you know, it's one of those probably things where people are saying they're not going to watch it, but they just still sneak away and watch it.
Oh, so you mean like the internet?
Yeah, that's the thing. People say, I'm not going to watch it, but still they'll watch it.
Yeah.
The people, you can never take them on their word.
Like that Titans Twitter, have people gone like, you're still going to watch it? It's like, I mean, I might not.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch doesn't have to. I do because I want to. But Mitch doesn't have
honestly, to. It depends on if it's available in my country or not. I might not have the choice.
But it's also one of those things of like, especially for watching things, I guess, for us. You know, we both don't have to watch the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, so, but alright, I mean, Predator made sense. It's a low budget, like 24 million, huh? 18, 16, 8, 8, 6. Low until Venom's probably gonna make like more than 24.
So I think Venom's looking at 80.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was last looking at.
I still think that film's gonna be fun, but I think everybody else.
Venom's looking at 65.
Yeah, I think everybody else is off of it, right? Like you or me, y'all are off of the.
I was never on.
Oh, okay, well, true. But I wasn't on it as well, and then I saw the trailer in theaters, and I was like, this is kind of funny. Like, I like it. I like the action. You know,
a Venom movie being funny isn't a good thing.
I'm optimistic.
Right.
I'm optimistic about it.
But to be fair, Venom's got a dark sense of humor, but like, no.
I mean, there's that one joke about like he's gonna eat the guy or whatever in the store. I was like,
I mean, credit to them. Or I say the pancreas bit where he's like so many snacks, like straight from the comics, lifted perfect.
That too.
Which fair play. But we have 4 movies coming out next week: Assassination Nation, Fahrenheit 11/9, The House with a Clock in Its Walls, and Life Itself.
I think Chad's saying it different. I'm not hyped for Venom. I'm just kind of like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. There's a difference.
I was gonna say, like, you can not think something looks that bad, but that doesn't mean you're hyped for it.
Yeah, I'm just not dreading to go see it because I think it's gonna be somewhat entertaining.
Yeah.
But we'll see when it comes out. Yeah, I don't even. There's not even a movie that came out this week that's just like interesting at all. The House with the Clock in its Walls. That's the Jack Black film, I think. Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah.
yeah. It looked horrible, and when I saw a trailer for it, I thought it was Goosebumps too, but it wasn't.
I don't think Goosebumps 2's even started filming
Yeah,
yet.
I swear I saw the trailer. I was like, wait, is this Goosebumps 2? And I was like, no, never mind.
Oh, that's the movie with. Oh, this is the one that's got what's her face in it, isn't it?
Kate Blanchett.
Yes, the one. Yeah, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not gonna. I mean, this is not a film for me, anyways, either. So it's probably just gonna be like, so, these kids who want to go see some kind of like half horror, half like fun film. It's there's gonna be some monsters in there, and might get the kids like riled up, like OMG a zombie or something. I don't know.
Probably, but
I don't
but anyway,
know what film's gonna be number one. It could still be Predator.
The House of the Clockness was looking at 22.
Okay,
And
it can't be Predator.
With Predator's reception, I don't think it's gonna stay 24.
Based on a book, huh?
Yeah.
Based on a book, by the way.
What are you gonna say?
No, it's just yeah, it has to be The House because it's Jack Black and he's kind of made a comeback.
A little bit, yeah. Especially with Jumanji,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But Assassination Nation, I can't tell you because it's got non-applicable in every column, so I don't know where that's gonna come. Probably not even gonna rank anywhere. Life Itself, which is the Amazon Studios movie, has the same thing as well, and I've never heard of either of those two, so I don't know. I doubt they're gonna make the top 10. If they do, I'll be surprised. But Fahrenheit 11/9 is looking at 5.
See, it's not until the week after where there could be films that like actually reach the top 5, and then
I mean, apart from
I guess The House with a Clock in its Walls probably could be number one, but like after next week you have a comedy and like a family animation movie.
I can see Fahrenheit 11/9 making top 5 with 5 million.
Oh sure, I don't know, man. Honestly, just like this is we're just kind of slowly getting out of there were no movies, but then there's also just movies that don't. Now there's movies, but there's movies that are not for us per se. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like summer movies is kind of already damn.
And say the summer movie season's ended.
Yeah, kind of sad, but yeah. So yeah, we saying the same thing. The House movie with the
House of the Clockness was number 1. Predator,
The Nun,
Simple Favor.
Yeah, just everything moves down, right?
And I'd put Fahrenheit 11/9 as
sure. I'll keep it. I'll keep White Boy Rick as 5. Because that's the one about the drugs, right?
I don't know. I never heard of it until literally this weekend.
Yeah, I think it was like this one kid. He's a white boy, and he tries to get into the life of like drug dealing or gangsters, and everybody else is black, and that's why they call him White Boy Rick, something like that.
Yeah, yes.
And also, I think it has a lot to do with cocaine, so that's another thing why it's White Boy Rick. But yeah, I think we have the same thing, except I have Rick 5th, you have Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
5th, so yeah, pretty much the same thing. Here, I'm just gonna write it down real quick. And I mean that's pretty. I mean, look, we could talk about like, I guess they're like a week away, but I mean like Night School, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish is gonna do pretty great. Smallfoot as LeBron.
Movies after this week are looking like they're going to do pretty well. So
yeah, and then you have Venom after that, and then Anna Star is Born, and then First Man, Goosebumps 2. I didn't know that was coming out already.
Oh, then Goosebumps. He must have started filming a long time ago.
I didn't know that was coming out already. I haven't even seen a trailer for that. That's what I thought. That the House.
There hasn't been a trailer. That's worrying. Then if you haven't had a trailer for that.
Oh, and then after that, it's Halloween. Serenity. Never heard of this film.
So isn't Serenity the sequel to Firefly?
Yeah, but that's I think this is a different movie.
I mean, I figured that. I was making a joke.
House.
But anyway, yeah, that's us done for this week. It's a real short one because, again, Feckle came out. But, yeah, so thanks for everyone stopping by in the chat. We will be in the post-show after this. So we'll see you all next week.